Okay, the tweet is sent. All is right in the world. Systems a go, I believe. We're just about to get started. Let me take a look at the chat. Who's here? Max is finally on time. Oh man. Hi, odd guy. I don't know about odd. I'm pretty weird, but I'm not odd. Familiar faces. Glad to see you guys are here. Yeah, I think we're back at it. We are back-ish. Yeah, trying to make this stream lightweight to be mindful of the laptop. I have a new one, but haven't really set it up yet, admittedly, because there's so many projects going on. I just don't have time to like set it up in good faith at the moment. August is the month where shit's happening on many layers. But yeah, I think we're just gonna like make this a filler stream and dive right into it and see what I'm working on, because it's a lot. It's definitely a lot. First of all, someone sent me this. Do you guys remember this garbage? It's bad, isn't it? I don't think anyone even. I don't think this like even formally came out as like artwork, like official artwork. But someone emailed this to me, and I don't know why. They're like, "Hey, can you make more artwork like this?" I'm like, "Why would you want that?" It's bad. It's really bad. I'm just gonna go on like a brief tangent of why this is bad. I don't know. This is like before the. This must have been before the pandemic, before we nailed down the style. So it's just artwork. Does that make sense? It's like weird looking. You know me. The ASMR mic, you can hear every lip smack. Yeah, hold on. Let me swallow. Let me swallow before I salivate all over you. Yeah, I got this big ass Linus Tech Tips headset because everyone was complaining about my previous mic, so I wanted to get up close and intimate for you guys. Yeah, it's good to hear though. I'm glad to. I'm still quiet. Okay, hold on. I got it. I turned it up a little bit. How's that? We good? All right. Turn up your speakers. Maybe you're deaf. A little more. All right. I'm not. I want to peek. All right. It's going to. It's like negative. It's negative 1.5. All right. I think it's at peak volume, which is 0 decibels, according to OBS. How's that? Barely any difference, huh? I wonder if there's a volume adjuster to this. You know my boomer ass, half of the stream is troubleshooting. That should be better. It's kind of loud now, but it's fine. Is it loud or is it quiet? Alright, I'm going to turn it down to... Okay, so now it's negative 1.5 decibels. Can we all agree on this? Can we all agree on this volume? Before we move on. Oh man, people are already sending requests. Anyway, you remember this old scrap piece? Yeah, this is I just stumbled upon it. It was just fun to review it real quick, cause I would not draw like this ever again. This is probably the last piece I made in Paint Tool Sci before I became a professional, and I was just a dumb kid drawing pretty pictures. I don't know, like there's just much more I would do to it. First of all, Flynn looks a little different now. That's a big no-no of what he looks like now. It's like a fucking CalArts looking ass Flynn. It's really bad. Like there's no silhouette in his face or anything. I would just like... I'm just going to do a quick red line of what I would do. But it just kind of shows like how different the era is, I suppose, when it comes to design philosophy and growth overall. And the props are just so nastily rendered. It's just like generic 2010s DeviantArt painting. It's kind of crazy I even allowed this to go out. I don't know when it came out. I know it was tweeted at some point, but like I don't like it. I don't know who found it and who emailed it to me, but yeah, screw you, buddy. I don't like that. Maybe the music louder now that the mic is louder. You guys are spoiled shits. All right. I don't want the music to overpower me, but I do know like I do hear recordings of the stream sometimes, and like the music is infamously quiet. You might be the most self-critical artist I've ever seen. Look, it's called being a director. You gotta be a dick to everyone, including yourself. Um, but yeah, I think this project of all projects needs a kick in the ass. So that makes sense. I think one day I'll redraw this in like the new look. We probably need it. There's a few pieces I would look back on and go, yeah, we need to fix that up pronto. But yeah, just a brief tangent. I don't know who keeps sending me old artwork, but don't do that. That's a no-no. The music is okay. Y'all are trolling at this point. Okay, I'm turning this music down, and that's it. It's over. Man, okay, that must be it. All right, I'm gonna read the chat, see what you guys think. So, I don't know. What's your opinion on Radio Flynn? You and your CalArts obsession. It's a problem. Not a problem for me because I'm talented, but I'm standing on my literal weekly knees. Oh shit. Um, well, I hope you go get that checked out. Maybe apply some ointment. But yeah, where was I? Yeah, so I got a new laptop. It's more office oriented, hence why I'm not using it right away. But again, I have a layout of software ready for it. I just gotta set it up, and all my artwork is still on this laptop as well. So, in the heat of the many projects I'm on, I just want to make sure we're moving and we're doing the right things and we're getting projects done. Speaking of other projects, we're gonna move a little forward to what's going on with the Earthbound tribute. That's been pretty fun. We have plenty of talents in the modern Mother community and as well as the community I grew up with, like in my generation. So it's like a new versus old collaboration, I suppose. Some of them have their own games in the community. I think you might have seen them in the Mother Direct, I believe. I found one of the artists solely because of the Mother Direct. Like I saw one of their games and I was like, wow, the pixel art is insane. Uh, so yeah, that's coming along pretty nicely. What you're seeing is not their artwork; it's just my contribution. A lot of the heavy lifting is still on me, and within the right because I'm the director of it, I suppose. So that's where I've been going with it. I hate Earthbound. Yeah, you get out. You get out. That was very impolite. Anyway, I digress. Yeah, but it's been coming along pretty well. I've been happy with it. Right now, I'm working on swimming for Ness. Why is Ness swimming? I don't know. Think of a scenario in the game where Ness swims. You did play Earthbound, right? You can put two and two together. Um, as well as some illustrative artwork that I've been having fun with. Let me try to find that real quick. Uh, yeah, let me get some feedback here. What do you think of these poses? What do you think of these poses? Just want to throw that out there. What do you think of this artwork? It's based off the one of the Japanese strategy guides. Like, what do you think of like these for like promotional artwork? Just curious. Yeah. We need more oddity art maxes. We need more scraps. Oh man, we can draw some oddity stuff if you want tonight. I wanted to focus primarily on the Earthbound stuff because I think that's coming out sooner than later, and I think if you're a fan with any intuition, you know when it's gonna drop. So how's baseball season going, Maxis? I don't know, man. The Phillies have been trash. Stop watching. I'm looking forward to NFL season though. Uh, it kind of hit me how fast summer went. Um, and like all in one day, I was not only hit with pumpkin spice lattes at my local coffee shop, but also the drive home. I'm listening into the NFL pregame, the preseason games. I'm like, oh man, we're in it now. Just like give it another week, and I'm gonna be freezing my ass off wearing sweaters. Anyway, uh, Max posts a pixel of Leo's shoe. That's oddly specific. Odd indeed. Is Mr. Flynn stingy with magazines? I wouldn't say so. If you're talking about that one magazine scene, um, he's not a pervert. That's all I know. He's, as far as I'm concerned. Hey, best of luck. Directing ain't easy. Oh yeah, especially if you don't get along with people. Um, but I don't know. Most projects I direct, it's pretty stable and civil. I would say, especially if you're getting paid, because they just follow whatever you're up to, and that's always the most cordial and professional. But like when you're doing out of the quote unquote passion of the project, and that person's doing you a favor, it gets kind of shisty. So you got to be mindful. And you never know who you're working with if it's a new person. Like most artists, like they might have a personal quirk that you have to navigate around, or they're on the spectrum, and you gotta, be mindful of that and accommodate. But I digress. Yeah. So okay, I'm getting good feedback here. People are liking it. I want to make Jeff nervous, yeah, but not like as weaselly as Lloyd. I was about to say Floyd. I missed a gun, then maybe he could be pulling it out of his pocket. Oh no, he has the gun to his head. That's what he's doing. Okay, that was dark. Yeah, I was going without the weapon because like most artwork you see Jeff with the pop gun. I'm like, okay, let's try something different here. Max says I don't want to alarm you, but you skipped the Max's anniversary a few weeks ago. Yeah, I know. It hurts me. It's coming along. Blame the laptop situation. Like I said, like it blue screen twice, like two streams in a row, and I was like, we have to reassess this. Like I'm not tolerating this because like I wanted to do a longer stream, like a few hours. Hence why I got the new laptop, and that's what it's gonna be for. So even if it's like a few weeks late, um, that's fine by me. And unfortunately, the schedule is gonna keep going. So I guess this is the time to do some like doodling while I talk to keep it entertaining for you guys. Somebody wanted Flynn, so I'm gonna draw him. So what I was saying is that like I have a tight schedule now, August, because I'm working on a lot of projects that involve a lot of people counting on my communication. So I can't just drop everything and go, oh wait, I gotta stop for my stream real quick. I do care about you guys too. Um, but you guys know I've been like slaving away at this YouTube channel idea for a minute, and this is a huge part of it, and I can't wait to show it off. But we're gonna have a nice celebration stream, and I think that'll tie in with the proper rebranding of Twitch, with a lot of suggestions you guys been complaining about over years, like oh, you need a better splash screen, you need a better UI, you need a VTube model. So like we got all that, and there's gonna be fun and games and fudge and candy and gaming as well. We're gonna start the gaming up, which I think is gonna be a nice break away from the artwork. I think. Flynn hasn't been redesigned. At least I don't think he has. Well, I mean, we just revise over time, I suppose. I don't really say like redesign. It's pretty radical. Hope you have your work backed up with your laptop slowly dying. Oh yeah, no, it's all saved to our hard drive now in Google Drive and so on and so forth. I'm reading your guys' stuff out of order because it's going so fast. I guess it was pent up. It's a pent up audience. I appreciate you guys coming out though. I was hit with tacos earlier in the day. Then I realized tomorrow was Taco Tuesday. Damn, got a tacos. Why are you hitting people in the chat? No bullying, man. The one where Floyd and Meryl accidentally give Flynn a dirty magazine instead of a dirtied up magazine. Yeah, that. That was in one of the trailers. I forgot which one. Might have been the pandemic trailer. I have no idea. It's been like 5 years, right? That's fucking wild. I remember staying up late just to edit that. That was not fun. Maybe make Jeff's glasses gleam. I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, I think once you see it all in context, you'll understand where I'm going with the direction. But again, I think the hint is already in the style of the artwork, replicating the Mother 2 strategy guide. There isn't official artwork of Ness in that guide, so I had to figure out, I guess, how to replicate that style with the main character, which is pretty tough. I'm pretty sure that's the same artist. I haven't done any research, but so I'm spitballing. I'm pretty sure that's the same artist in that strategy guide. Is the one that did the Smash Brothers 64 artwork. Just has the same similar look to it, so it's nice. It's a nice reference. I like those Miracle Fair illustrations you streamed in the Oddity server. Oh yeah, that was fun. That's for one of the many updates I don't know is gonna ever come out. Actually, I don't know, man. I had like I've been making updates since the pandemic, and I think we've only had one so far. So eat your heart out with that information. I don't know what Flynn are you used to. I don't know. This has always been Flynn to me. Anyway, what else we got here? I can try to draw the miracles. The one who's on vacation. You guys saw the Miracle Fair update, right? So I'm gonna try to draw. I keep calling him Miracle, but Miracle is the guy with the mask. And this guy is Elvis. The CIA guy. Who's that? Flynn? I can draw Flynn again, I guess. I wasn't really proud of that one picture. Draw the CIA guy. We want Rena. Oh man, I don't think I ever drew Rena. Rena was before my time. She was one of the party members. And I don't know. I think you have to ask Zephys if he's kicking around with an old copy of the script. But she was I know she was like downgraded from a party member to a like a supporting cast member, and she was in a wheelchair. She was like handicapped. She had like a rare bone disease, and you had to rescue her or something. I forgot. But yeah, Rena was that's an old relic right there. I'm always trying to draw Elvis to make him not like a Peter Griffin with an afro, but it never works out. I'm looking forward to more newspaper clippings like that. Yeah, me too. There's a few I already did. I don't know where they're at as far as the queue of updates. Um, the social media is ran by a guy that hates social media, so you'll get what you get eventually, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, no, I mean, if it's really bad, I'll just post it on my portfolio or something and just leave it there because uh, that's years of work down the drain. Otherwise, right? Yeah, we need like a social media manager or like a mediator person because I don't think the director should fall into all of those roles. I don't. That's not what he's for. At least from my experience. But what do I know? I'm only a professional in my craft. It is what it is. Please, seriously, update more. I don't care if you have to hold Pastel at the end of the industrial shotgun. Yeah, I have no idea. He's doing his thing. He's being Pastel. But I'm well aware there's an audience here. I'm sure there's people who come here specifically for the blip of content. But truth be told, I don't have it. I just don't. I work on this as often as I can under the communication and direction I receive, which isn't much these days. So it's like I pretty much set up a deal like, if you give me the information I need to help work on your game, like we can get things done. And I think assets for the demo, if not the demo itself, would be pretty far in by now, near playability. But it's where it's at now because again, if I can mark down like comments on a report card, he quote unquote does not work well with others. So I'm like, yeah, you figure that out. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna do my streams. I'm gonna have fun and work on some other projects in the meantime. So that's kind of where the issue lies. Like I said, I always pride myself on transparency. That's kind of where things are at. That's at least on my end. I'm sure people are having fun figuring out the mystery of the oddity direction, but I'm not one of them. Yeah, so it's kind of like an August break, but I think it's justified now because he's moving back in with his parents and all that. So we're giving him some grace in transition. So, and I'm no better either. I'm unemployed at the moment, so I'm just taking advantage of my free time. We're just taking a breather, and hopefully, in that hiatus, this internal hiatus, so to speak, we can reconvene and figure out what to do from there, and just have a conversation about it. Oh no, he's moving back. He's moving back home. Because that was a work visa situation. He left the country for some reason and work with the programmer. And I don't know the grounds on that. I just got a passport, but I'm pretty sure you can only spend like 100, 200, like up to a year there, I guess. Who is Noelle Holiday? Can you explain? I'm gonna draw. I actually don't know how to pronounce her name. I just call her MILF. I'm just gonna draw MILF because I can. If I remember how to draw her. That's really bad. Man, I hate doodling without references. It's bad. It's really not. It's not a good look. It's not a good look. It's, whatever. You can't write her name on Twitch. Oh yeah, this is for the little kids over here. This is for the little babies. Big baby stream. I mean that adds up to. I taught a summer camp this this summer, and man, yeah, I was surprised how many children watch Twitch casually, like it's a TV. Yeah, her name is whatever the hell. However you pronounce that, MILF. I just say MILF. Like in the project files, I just call her MILF because it's like I'm not saying all that. I don't speak Spanish. I'm American. So whenever you data mine that game, you will see a lot of MILFs, but there's only one MILF and it's her. Even though she's like 1,000 years old or something, I forgot. Okay, this is kind of working out. I'm redeeming myself. Well, anyway, as far as other works for this project going, since you're so damn nosy, um, the project website is coming back along, so I don't know when that's happening, but I'm making assets for those, so that's going to be nice. Um, but again, it just kind of falls into the communication. Like, as long as I have the material I need to work, I can get the remainder of the website done. At least the CSS size, the CSS side of things. Why she kinda what? She kinda what? Get it out. Say it. Oh, I see a request for you, SchmooeyMcGooey. We can do that. Yeah. Actually, I think I know where you're going. This is kind of that is kind of lewd. Oh well, I'm not getting. It's a fucking scrap piece. I'm not gonna worry about it. Well, here's your milf with my jank ass style. What else we have here? Can you draw Travis meeting Maxis? I think I can do that. Thankfully, I draw Travis so often, it's second nature to me now. All right, come on, keep it coming with the questions. What else is on your mind? That's not related to the Earthbound tribute that I'm trying to work on here. It's cool. I needed a break from it anyway. I've been working with the artists, and they're extremely talented. So talented. They're not untalented. They are talented. Um, and they've been putting out good stuff. I can't wait to show it off. And yeah, I just think they have a bright future overall. You know, Draw Leo being extremely British as it can be. What happened to the music though? Oh, I know what happened with it. Give me 1 second. YouTube has this dumb like, oh, are you still watching feature now when it comes to their playlists. Okay. That explains a lot. Okay. Now I know what the issue is when it comes to this laptop, but thankfully we're not going to be on here for much longer. So we're back to the requests, and I was on a tangent about something. I just forgot what. Thanks for holding on. That was absolutely embarrassing. Maxis, are you streaming on a brick? I don't know anymore. I honestly don't know. I was in control of it this time. Like, I caught it. I was like, okay, I know this was going to trigger the blue screen. It has something to do with streaming for sure. I don't know. Maybe because there's too much threading going on. I have no idea. But I know I had a request, so feel free to list them back down, and we can answer more questions that you might have about my horrible, unstable life. Someone wanted Travis and Max's, so we're gonna do that. Anyway, where was I? What was I talking about? I was talking about MILFs, or British people, or something. I forgot. But I'm gonna draw my two children, I guess. Travis and Max's. Man, I can't believe they linked up. It's okay. We don't have to deal with this bullshit any longer. I would say by September, I'll have everything set up for the anniversary stream, and by extension, a better laptop that can actually handle all of my nonsense. Let me try to make Maxis happy here. He's a happy guy usually, with a frog bean head. Anyway, what did you do during the shutdown? We haven't seen Leo in so long, man. I'm tweaking. Okay, like, do you have like is this like a thing? Is like a thing you have for Leo? Like, you could be honest with us. He's quite the stud. We don't discriminate here. We're a pretty progressive chat room. I don't know, man. Is it like, what is it about Leo that sets you off? Is it the cigarette smell, that secondhand smoke, or his beer gut? Like, what is it? It could be anything, huh? Oh, we have is that a Japanese user, or is that Hanosha? It might be Hanosha. It is Hanosha. Okay. It's showing up different on my Twitch feedback than in the actual chat. Leo is pretty based, isn't he? Do I not draw Leo often when I'm doing these requests? Because I feel like there's always at least one person per request session that requests bald Leo, because they're in it for the sick kicks, I suppose. I forgot how to draw my own characters. That's kind of crazy. Hold on. I think I got it now. Yeah. Yeah, my style is like, I don't know, when I'm doing a new style, it's like learning a new language or switching like code to speak a new language. So I'm still in the mood in language to draw mother characters on model. So that's where my mind is at, I suppose. I'm gonna just do the classic high five. Yeah, crossover time. We're gonna do a high five because that's what the people want. Acknowledgement. And I think it's coming out pretty well. I'm usually not good at sketching on the first try and like nailing it, so I'm surprised this is working out. I should have did something with their guns respectively, since they both wield like ray guns. But you know, we're making do. I'm sexist now? I'm sexist? I'm racist, but not sexist. Come on. You haven't drawn him in months? Oh my god. Got a Taco said, been watching Wander Over Yonder. Yeah. I remember Wander Over Yonder. I love Craig McCracken. He's one of my favorite designers. Definitely up there. Huge influence. I can't wait to see what the new Powerpuff Girls has in store, honestly. But it seems like Cartoon Network is melting, and not really sure how to process that. But hopefully they figure it out. I don't live in California, thankfully, so it's not my problem. But no, it is a very foul time to be a storyboard artist or a cartoonist, especially in that area. So my heart goes out to them. That's a whole. You can have a whole podcast about that. We can have a whole stream about that. But I digress again. Who is the universe's awesomest evildoer? Hater. Oh yeah, that's a dope design too. Like, God, McCracken's really good at drawing like designing villains, like Mojo Jojo, Hater, Blue from Foster's. Every character from Foster's can be a villain, honestly. Like they're all dicks. That's an evil show with evil people. It's such a bait and switch show because it's got this cutesy Jim Henson inspired look to it, and everyone looks like whimsical. And then you watch the show and everyone's at each other's throats like every minute. It's strange. Wonder how that got greenlit. But that's coming back as a preschool show, so that's like talk about bait and switch again. I wonder if it'll actually be educational. Or maybe it's like white noise for the little kids, I don't know. This goes to show how often I draw Maxis these days, because like he is mega off model. I haven't worked on Game Galaxy in a while. In the undisclosed delivery format I'm working on it with, because priorities. But that's coming along. Definitely a slow cook though, because that's my like passion project, if anything. It's like a pet project. All right, Travis. Let's tilt your head a bit because it's a little weird. You seem pretty stiff. Let me crack your neck a bit. Krakatoa. All right. This is my Travis. He loves his aliens. He doesn't fight them. That's my headcanon. There we go. Cartoon Network finally falling after years of Teen Titans Go reruns. Yeah. Well, that's the thing though, is like Teen Titans is what kept that channel alive for as long as it possibly could. Teen Titans Go and Gumball, because like they're the only cartoons that want to be cartoons. But that's a whole can of worms. There's probably some Steven Universe fans I'm about to offend in the chat, so I'm gonna stop there. Yeah, no. Yeah, again, I can have a whole stream dedicated to the state of animation, because that's my industry. At least that was my aim when I went to college at first, I suppose. And don't get me wrong, I'm still making cartoons. I love cartoons, and that's partially why I'm making this YouTube channel, so I can provide content and opportunities among the animation community. But as far as commercial animation goes, it is ugly right now. But I'll say this, and then you can take this to whatever you pursue on the internet. Like, put it in your hands. Don't wait for someone to hire you and feed you table scraps. Just make your own content and put it out there. Just tweet it, share it. Like, run this industry on your terms. Indie is the future. So, go for that. Seriously. That's what I'm doing. I hope you do it too. I hope I inspire you to do the same. Or anyone, really. It's pretty contagious. Yeah, this Travis is looking a little jank, but, you know, that's what you get when you doodle. Alright, how's that looking? My two green babies. Maybe, I might delete later. Might ink it later. Because I like how this came out, actually. Pretty proud of it. 80s meets the 70s. Cool. I'm gonna sign this one. That's for the books right there. I wish I could marry him. Okay. Somebody wanted Leo. Diorce, you wanted Leo desperately bad. I don't know why. I feel like before I cut off though, I was in the middle of someone's question, and I rudely was disrupted by logistics. Color it, maybe later. I'm gonna knock out this guy's Leo hyperfixation first. If I remember how to draw Leo. He's not even the most British character, I would say. I think it's probably Jackie. Man, speaking of, how the fuck do I draw Jackie? I think I remember. I might draw him next to Leo here. Yeah, what trips me up the most is Leo's hair. It's like really Johnny Bravo-esque. But not quite. It's all in the silhouette. If you can't nail that like foot pattern, that like graduation of like poofs he has for his pompadour, then it ain't Leo. But yeah, if you miraculously jumped in and you're wondering what the fuck am I doing, just doing some draw requests while I explain the future of the channel and between YouTube and Twitch. There is an Earthbound tribute coming soon, later this month for the 30th anniversary. Some more mother content along the way for YouTube. I hope you might enjoy. And that's not even getting into the inevitable Let's Play we'll do of Earthbound, because we're going to do gaming. And then that'll roll into, see how this is all like coming together now. That'll roll into the rebranding of the Twitch channel to celebrate my new laptop and our 1 year anniversary, which we unfortunately missed a few weeks ago, but as demonstrated a few minutes ago with the blue screen, again, that wasn't going to happen unless I prepared accordingly, so we're back on track. But yeah, August is definitely the crunch month, so just a little longer, guys, and yeah, I appreciate the patience. Try to draw Jackie here, like over, he's like the devil on Leo's shoulder right here. Do I still have my other layers? I do. I have MILF, I have Elvis, I have an attempt at Flynn. Just curious. Yeah, Jackie. That bastard Jackie. I don't draw him enough, but he's in a few promo pieces so far. He should be in the next comic. I don't know which comic is dropping first, actually, but he's in one of them. Pretty sure. So look forward to that if you want some lore drops. I'd be impressed if someone pieced together the story so far, because I sure as shit don't know what's going on yet. And he has like a chain designed by yours truly, with his initials on it. It looks like this. You obviously can't see it because it's not part of the artwork here. And obviously his hair is always hiding his eyes. There's a rule for Flynn too, you don't see his eyes. I originally, for one of the comics, I had him like poking his eyes out like this. But the cell's like, nah! What the fuck are you doing? You can't do that. He's like Johnny Bravo, you don't see his eyes. I was like, alright. Please don't hit me anymore, Purcell. And then I went back down in the basement, and I chained myself up, and I got back to work and revised that. Max says, I'm begging you, give Leo back his chin. Did he have a chin? Okay, no, you're talking about my... Look, man. This is all off-model. This is off-model. This is the most off-model there's ever been. You do not want to sit in a session where like I'm cleaning everything up. It is boring as shit. Maybe we can do an ASMR session, and I'll show you how boring that shit gets. Like, I am in silence. I am listening to Linkin Park at 3 in the morning, and I am just drawing over and over and over again as industry standard. And that's why you pay me the big bucks, and that's why you favorite that tweet at the end of the day, because I worked my ass off, but that hard work is boring as shit. It's not entertainment. Okay. Alright, let me try to do an accurate Leo face, since you're such a bitch. Ah, man, I don't even know. Hold on. Gotta break out a reference, since you're such a masochist. I don't even know where to find it. Is it right here? Damn. That's difficult, man. Look at all that fucking crevice action. I'm not gonna do it directly. I'm gonna just do it strictly off of vision. I'm not gonna try to copy. At least, obviously, copy. Let me try to beat the clock here and do it. I mean, I have to figure it out eventually, but he hasn't been in any of the comics yet, so I really draw him on occasion compared to the other three, like, because they're all over the place. While Leo's kind of off doing his own thing. He's the remote party member, I suppose. And I'm pretty sure that's like that. This is probably an outdated design, but I didn't bother checking the dates on these. Like, this guy is obsessed with Leo's chin. Like, does anybody want to give him medication? Like, I'm a little worried now. Like at least he's asking for Leo as is with a full head of hair. His canonical full head of hair. Yeah, see, his eyes are messed up already. I'm already screwing up. Yeah, Leo's an amalgam of a few Hanna-Barbera inspired philosophies here. Obviously, he's pretty proportional. But I would say there's some Johnny Bravo action, which is also a Hanna-Barbera cartoon. I'm proud of that acknowledgement. I said Johnny Bravo a few times in this stream, but how could you miss it? a little bit of Johnny Quest, I would say, and Top Cat as well, because like they have like gangsters in that show. Um, and for his face, I primarily referenced an old Hanna-Barbera cartoon nobody knows about called Where's Huddles. It's basically like a prototype Family Guy, or like it's like the modern in between of the Flintstones and the Jetsons. And this is before Wait Till Your Father Gets Home came out. This is like early '70s. It's a really rough looking show, but the main character kind of has the face I was looking for Leo, and I kind of borrowed a little bit from that. That like middle aged, I'm done with it kind of look. Yeah, hold on. I got it. But that's about the size of it. I never get his scarf right, so that's also a problem. Yeah, I never tuck it in the right way. I'm looking at the chat too, don't worry. Don't mess with Leo fans, so you got that right. Oh yes, I mean Scooby-Doo is a given, but you're right. The foundation for everyone is like okay, well for the style guide there's like two philosophies as far as just like eras, the Hanna-Barbera eras. Like for the older characters, like MILF, she's more modeled after the women in like the Flintstones and the Jetsons. They're stockier. They have more caricatural features to play around with. So, and by extension, they're more expressive because she's pretty much a silly character. And then for the younger, hipper crowd, usually the teenagers like Travis and Zach and Floyd and all of them, that's where we lean more toward the Archie, Scooby-Doo look. Does that make sense? You know, it's just the best of both worlds coming together. And there's everything in between for the enemies as well. So like a bear or a dog might look like they're from the '60s, but there might be a more feral, detailed-looking animal that resembles a '70s cartoon. So there you go. Things are getting retro up in here. Ho ho! Saturday Night Fever, burn baby, burn. And it's so stereotypical to at this point. It's so predictable at this point to draw Leo with a cigar, but we're doing that, I guess. There we go. And you're not complaining about his skinny arms, but that's what you get at this point. I don't know how to draw anymore. All right, on to the next one. On to the next one. What else you got? Who's my guy that had a question? Someone had a question, and I did not finish answering it. I'm just going off now, of sheer instinct. Okay, SchmooeyMcGooey, you've been requesting that for a while, so let me get that. Let me get to that. Travis and Ruby, is this your little like robot boy character? I swear to God. All right, you gotta. Okay, Schmooey. No, hold on. Let's talk about this. You gotta get me a new character. How about that? Like, find me a new OC, and we will hook you up. We will give you the best Travis crossover with that character. Can you do that for me? You got 5 minutes. All right, everybody, hold SchmooeyMcGooey accountable. We're gonna get that done. In the meantime, I'm gonna draw someone else. Who didn't I draw yet? Maxis, I shall request Noel Holiday from Delta Run. Okay, I'll look it up. I feel like this is gonna be porn or something. Thankfully I have a phone right here. Oh man, that's an ugly sprite. Okay, we can try doing this. Seems pretty simple though. It's a really long face. Is that a reindeer? Looks like a reindeer. All right, we're gonna work with this. I'm gonna just play around with the perspective here, cause she seems fun with the stylization here, so we're gonna have fun with that. Looks like she has buck teeth. Just spitballing here. I'm just gonna go blind and nail this out. If you're making funny comments in the chat, I can't see it right now. Forgive me, I am in my zone. This is what I warned you about. This is why I can never do serious art on stream. Yeah, maybe for the anniversary stream, that could be a challenge. We can like do something serious. But you're gonna be sleeping. I can promise that. This is a good remix. I like this shop theme. I'm assuming these are antlers. I'm hoping these are antlers. Man, some professional I am. I can't even draw antlers. Did I do good, chat? Did I do good? Is it on model? Billions must stay on model, after all. Don't make me say the C word, because it's looking pretty California based. California art school based. Okay, I think I got this. I think this is like a Harry Potter sweater vest looking thing. Oh man, I nailed that perspective like I fucking invented it. Jesus, that was pretty nice. Okay, I'm in the zone. Just give me a minute. Everybody shut the fuck up. I'm trying to think. Looks like a checker pattern. I'm surprised this is like coming out halfway decent. Imagine if I was actually commissioned for it. I'm kidding, I don't do commissions. I'm not 5 years old. No offense to anyone that does commissions. That's not my thing. The only way I would do commissions, it would be for the fans and the fans only. Because like, it's not enough money for me to go through that kind of stuff anymore. Maybe if I was like still 21 and naive, but I got bills to pay. Okay, I think I did it. Let me try to fix the eyes a bit here, and all right. Opinion, feedback. I'll take that all. Well, how is it? She's long as hell. Yeah, she is. She is a tall girl, it seems. But we made it work, right? I want to say. Cool. Got it. Good. I think it came out alright. Just playing around with perspective here. Feel me? Screen cap this post. Alright, let me catch up with the chat. British Leo speaking British. God. Draw me ordering from Dunkin' Donuts. Okay. She orders Dunkin' Donuts. Oh, just you're going off of SchmooeyMcGooey's request. Do Kirby Duncan instead. I want to see it in your oddity style. I'll look that up in a minute. Did someone just call me an unk? Oh my god, are you one of my students? Man. Look. Look, I just got finished teaching 5th graders, like 5th graders and younger, and like, you know what their main catchphrase is now? When they're excited for something? Skip it a toilet. like I say, okay, we're going to the auditorium. Okay, we're going to the bathroom. Okay, we're getting lunch. Skip at the toilet. Yeah. Like I'm like, what? Skip at the toilet. I'm like, there's like no context for it. It's so unwarranted. But like that's their like groovy. That's their like right on, or whatever was like the hip youthful thing back in the day. That's theirs now. It's just like we've reached a new era. Anyway, just going off. Maybe I am an unk. That was kind of a old man boomer rant right there. All right, we're gonna draw Kirby Duncan, which is another. You love your Robot Boy, huh? I need to watch this show. We should stream it sometime. I remember watching it back in the day, but it never really stuck with me. Oh, you want this in oddity style? Fuck. I can do that. Seems pretty straightforward. Yeah, she's probably gonna be in the realm of Dot, I would say, which is. Oh, I mean, Dot is more 60s styled for sure. I mean, if you see artwork of her, I'm sure you guys did. It's like heavily Pebbles influence right there. So I'm gonna try to honor that here as well. I think we got this. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to work this hair in my favor. Yeah, so you kind of like have to dig into that. I forgot the guide I got this philosophy from. Maybe it was a Preston Blair book. I'm not sure, or maybe The Illusion of Life. I forgot. But like the quote-unquote cute character always has these bulbous proportions, and they have these gigantic heads, and they got these tiny faces to emphasize the cuteness. And they gotta look a little dopey because babies look dopey, and that's an admirable feature. And that's why we're so inclined to protect them, because it just like it shows their empty stares of joy invokes protection, at least to the civil-minded people. Some people might want to throw a baby out the window. I don't know. But yeah, doing pretty good. Suit Guy from Oddity Theater next, please. I can do Suit Guy. That's doable. Max's Skibidi Toilet Arc. No, we're not playing Skibidi Toilet. If that's a video game, we're not doing that. You got me on Bomb Bomb, but we're not going in Skibidi Toilet territory. Wow, Maxis, I never knew you were a teacher. I am. That's what I do. Well, it's part of what I do. I'm an adjunct. I get around. I make money. It's fun. I'm doing what I love. I'm loving what I do. But that was my first time teaching like children. I'm usually more familiar with like high school students going into college or college students. But it's fun. It's fun. Like I said, I'm always jealous about the younger generation because they have so much immediate access to resources I struggled with when I was a teenager. I'm gonna try to make her fun looking somewhat. She has these cute tiny little hands. I don't want to be insincere with like the cuteness, you know what I mean? So I'm trying to make it work. But yeah, I think she would fit right in. I'm more confident in this style than I originally perceived. God, this is a really good remix of the bike theme. This is from an old album called Bound Together from like 2004 or 2005, I forgot. I remember the night it dropped. I was like 9, 10. I was naive about the world, but I love me some Earthbound. It might have been on Starman.net's Radio PSI. If that's even still a thing, I have no idea. I don't think anyone here even uses Starman.net anymore, but back in the day, they used to have an internet shortwave radio station called Radio PSI. It was pretty fun. Cool. You got your little character, SchmooeyMcGooey. I'm proud. You are an innovator. I put the pressure on you, and you got that dog in you. You were like, okay, Maxis, I'm not gonna go out like that. I'm gonna give you a new character, and that's exactly what we got. So, congratulations. You know, it's funny. I just bragged about not doing commissions famously, and here I am doing free requests. Interesting. Anyway. Hey Max, guess what, chicken butt? Thanks, Luke. Yeah, you and Gata Tacos are in on this, huh? Anyway, okay, I know what I'm doing next. Maxis, you literally watched Skip It a Toilet on Christmas stream. You were literally better informed on it than most people at your age. Oh, no. Did I really? Oh, man, that was a blur. That was like half a year ago. Oh, new year, new me, you know? Yeah, so you want Simon. That's who you want. I'm looking at this theater piece now. This is outdated. Yeah, this is like back when we didn't have like an art direction. Like we had the designs, but we didn't know how to like use the designs. Does that make sense? But yeah, okay. Well, we got Simon here. Hold on. Simon's fun. I need to find a reference for him actually. Let me see if I can find him. I have this old comic with him that I never finished, so that's fun. So that's kind of a reference. Yeah, okay, now it's all coming back to me. I'm gonna just put this over here so I can use it. Get the hell out of the way, Leo. And I'm going to try to draw him. Finish it. I think that's when I originally proposed the ideas for the comics, and then Postel gave me a weird draft with like panels, but he didn't put the text in yet. He didn't put the dialogue in yet. But so I have no idea what the punchline is, if there is one. But yeah, it was Simon was supposed to teach Travis something. I have no idea. I have no idea what I'm not even gonna like imply what's going on there, but yeah, he never finished that. I'll ask him about it when I get a chance. But here's Simon. At least I'm gonna try at least. I don't know. He does have a nice suit, you're right. I'm gonna try to be somewhat serious with this because I'm feeling the pose I have here. I'm hearing you, chat. You should definitely post scraps in between main game account updates. Yeah, there is plenty to go around. I just don't know what will be used and what won't. So I'm just like, for things I know that like, won't see any fruition, I like showing off here. It's like I highly doubt that comic might, drop if I even finish it. So that's why I'm just showing it off here if it ever happens. There's also no dialogue, so it could be totally reworked because that was like 5 years ago when I doodled that, I think. But yeah, I like his design. Really solid design. I love any design with sunglasses. That's like my cheat code for a automatically cool look. Kind of looks like Jeff here with the finger gun. I'm having fun with this. This is a fun drawing. Me attempting to draw thumbnail art of thunder. If I was storyboarding, it would be more elaborate, but these are just doodles. Maxis, can we fill in the text for the comic instead? Alright, sure. We can do that. Any advice for senior year of high school? Man, I graduated high school. I don't even remember. I don't think I graduated. That's a good ass question. I'm not sure if I graduated. But I'll tell you this. Senior year is definitely your easiest year, if I remember anything. But you probably went to a better school. You're probably going to a better school than I did. I recall my senior year being pretty miserable. We had a senior project, right? This is public. This is just typical public high school. I didn't go to an art school or anything like that, or like a vocational technical school. So like our senior project was due at the end of the year, and we start on it, and we prompt it out at the beginning, obviously, and that's what we work on up until the spring semester. And our English teacher coordinating the senior projects got arrested, or she quit. I'm not sure. I mean, I guess technically both. She wasn't available, and that entire year the months going forward, we just had like a substitute every other week that was always sick of our shit because everyone in that class was misbehaved and weren't doing their senior project. Like it was basically like recess, like 2 hours of recess because the entire class was dedicated to the senior project, and most people finished it in like the first month anyway. So it was just people dicking around until the next block. And I remember just distinctly, at least when I was there, consciously, it would be first thing in the morning, and only thing I would do is I would go on Miiverse, check the Nintendo Sakurai's update for Smash Brothers, the pick of the day, go, wow, this was disappointing, and then fall asleep immediately. That was my only recollection of my senior year. I would just wait for the Sakurai update to drop early in the morning, because I think in Japan time, that's when Sakurai posted, like in the afternoon, while I got up at like 6, 7 for the first block of class, and yeah, I would just pass out and then go to math or something. Really productive year. Good times. So though, no, I have no advice. That's what I'm saying. That's my takeaway from that. Yeah, you have a senior project. I don't think I even completed mine, so yeah, just don't do it, and you'll be a struggling independent video game developer like me. No, seriously, stay in school, do your job. Like don't do me. Like I had a bad upbringing. I did not take advantage of my education, but as I said, this younger generation had it much better than I did, and arguably each generation before it, as far as resources go. So just make sure you weren't distracted by skip at a toilet, and just focus on your craft, and make sure you're career oriented. Because if I was back in high school, I would do it much differently. I would join ROTC. I would, you know, participate in more extracurricular activities. I would date Veronica, and not go out like a little bitch and not ask her out to the prom. I would do a lot of things different. You know, it's again, but we don't have a time machine. You gotta deal with your regrets. But those mistakes make me a better person. Senior year was my easiest year of the high school. Yeah, it definitely is the easiest year. Absolutely. Yeah, I would say going into high school in general, like, that's when people mellow it out. Like, there were no bullies. There was no division. Like, people just hung out with each other. It was like early college for me, at least. Like, I became more social at that point and opened up to, you know, new perspectives and ideas. The only outcasts I think were like the My Little Pony fans. Like they had brony tables because My Little Pony was hot at the time. Oh my god! And there was some guy in my culinary arts class. He he was caught watching not safe for work pony action. Yeah, man. He had to yeah. We never seen him again after that class. I don't know if he dropped out or what. But like after that one day, I don't know if he was suspended or expelled. I don't know. But we didn't see his ass again. I was a loser on Miiverse. Everyone was a loser on Miiverse. Don't worry. I got no followers for my artwork, but it's on my Tumblr somewhere. All the good stuff I made. If I even have a Tumblr anymore, I have no idea. Yeah, high school was weird. Don't do it, guys. As a matter of fact, Luke just dropped out. I'm trying to remember what the rest of his outfit looks like. Whatever, we're just gonna go off of vibes. Did you know buttons are oriented by gender? Or so-called gender? Like, I believe for men, the buttons are lined up on the right side, and women vice versa. I did not know that. I just found this out with my tailor friend a few days ago. But like, I'm not a woman, so how would I know? I sound like a cross-dress or anything. That would be weird and progressive, so I don't do it. Oh, I thought people knew he was an Esper, whatever. Whatever. Well, this is my attempt at Simon. I hope you enjoy it. Okay, somebody said finish the comic. Alright, let's go. Let's fucking do it. Alright, so what is he saying? There's 4 panels. I'm not adding more. What do we think about this? What are we at? What are we saying? What is the first one? We're gonna Mad Lib it, guys. My best friend is almost 20 years. Of almost 20 years is also a gym bro, yeah, and a brony. I noticed that most bronies I've seen, they're either really fat or they're really in shape. There's no in between. What cover of Youngtown is this? Oh, I think you mean the song playing now. It's from the Bound Together OC remix album. I think it's called the March on Paula. If you want to look that up, it's called the March on Paula. It's like 20 years old, dude. It's a really old remix. Isn't the one guy you insisted wasn't Simon? Isn't this the one guy you insisted wasn't Simon to us? I don't think I mentioned Simon before. Somebody mentioned Simon was already out there in the wilderness, so I'm like, okay, if you guys know who Simon is, this is Simon. Make Travis say the fuck word. We can do that. I'm not sure if we have a solid suggestion yet, so we're just gonna go off of vibes and say, have Travis say fuck. All right. Now what else? Travis got that lead poisoning caused ADHD looking at the butterflies. Which one is my favorite? Like, which one is my favorite fuck word? I don't know. You won't grow past 5'2". You are short. Fuck. All right. Well, we got 3 more panels to go. What are we doing? Make him say which one is your favorite copy pasta. All right, you gotta bulk up, Travis. You gotta bulk up. Oh, this is a nice 3D remix too. Bitch. I don't know. Did they have that swear word back in the 70s? I don't know. You need to eat your greens and unseasoned chicken and rice. Do you even lift, bro? And Travis says no. There you go. Bet. We did it. I think we yeah, I'm gonna tweet this right now. We have an oddity update, guys. You guys wanted a goddamn update so bad. This somehow became another oddity stream. I didn't want it to be, but you guys dictate where the shit goes. So congratulations. That's funny. You're funny, guys. This is. I'm gonna see what this remix is called. It's about to end anyway. This is Zombie Lounge by Maze Dude. Again, it's on the Bound Together remix album from like, yeah, back in the day. It's pretty good. I think what's coming up next? Yeah, the pizza. This really cool remix of the pizza theme is coming up next. I love this one. Of the mock pizza delivery theme. Hi, I almost missed this. That's hilarious because I'm about to end the stream. We were answering questions. There's a lot of confusion and misinformation going around as far as like the stream and the updates for Oddity. Granted, this is not supposed to be an Oddity committed stream, but we're just doing requests that happen to be Oddity adjacent, so we're having fun. We're just gonna go off the vibes, like I said. There's also going to be a VOD later, so Cthulhu, you were right. Thank you for damage controlling. Alright, Vampy Kuma, you're up next. So what do we have for a drawing request from you? I'll draw whatever you want. Yeah, it's pretty difficult, huh? Emo Meryl. Wow. Didn't we already do that? Didn't we do Emo Meryl like weeks ago? Like Evil Meryl? This is like Meryl in the 80s, huh? On some Wednesday Addams shit. How do you even draw an evil Meryl? She's already pretty she's already pretty much a bitch. Someone find me an evil Meryl and I'll just copy that. We need an evil Meryl open. Oh no, we made gay Meryl. Same thing. Emo, gay. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna try this. I'm trying to Wednesday her up as much as possible here. I love the scream in this song too. It's like weird. Like imagine the pizza man just like running at you at Mach speed and like he's just yelling this like yodeling noise. That is the sound of Italian cooking right there. Okay, I'm trying to just we're just gonna do Meryl as like a Wednesday Addams type of girl. This is interesting, huh? Try to give her her lovely locks. And this is a remix of Winters. It's called Winters and Morse by Joshua Morris. I actually know that guy. He's a good musician. And like she's gonna oh, this is actually turning out. These doodles are kind of fire. We need to make like a scrapbook or something. Not to be a narcissist, but I am. And like have her like jump rope. Just this is her playing jump rope. This is her having fun. Alright, did we do good, chat? Let me blacken it up for you guys. And I think we got our point across. I'm getting better with this thumbnail art, I'm not gonna lie. These are good exercises, so I'm kind of feeling the momentum. Alright, I'm feeling it. I'm really feeling it. Oh, I'm British. Because someone's obsessed with British people. Dios. Looking at you, mate. Oh. I eat beans and rice with no seasoning. I eat toast sandwiches. Alright, I think I'm done. Destroyed Meryl. Evil Meryl. Well, that was fun. Wow. I love the feedback here. This is British Meryl, yeah. Character arc that makes Meryl learn dark vox spells. That was actually... excuse me. Oh, that was disgusting. I'm a horrible person for that. You should cancel me. I remember back in the day, Zephys had an idea for negative PSI. Because Travis had more of an attitude, I think. And the decisions you made, I think, throughout the game, it reflected your quality of PSI. It was pretty cool. Maybe he has it in his new game. Who knows? He's a bright guy. The only character with a loose story is Travis. He's the chosen one. He is. That's funny. Did the dark PSI Zephys had to do with the morale meter? Probably. I don't know if there was a morale meter. I don't know if it was even implemented, but I just know that was an idea back in the day. And yeah, game-altering decisions, which I think that's a natural progression for a sequel to Mother. So he was pretty ahead of his time coming up with that, I think. One of the best compliments I got was being compared to Zephys. He's a cool guy. He's helping me with this Earthbound tribute too, and I have to prepare something for him tonight in regards to that. So I'll probably give this one more draw, and then I'm gonna move on and work on that Earthbound tribute without you guys involved, because Somebody wanted to shift the stream direction into oddity requests rather than me working boringly on my goddamn Earthbound tribute. I had so many gifs of Nest swimming to show you guys. It was gonna be so fucking lit, but nope. I don't even know what I'm drawing now. I think Travis being the chosen one as a small child with a diet of junk food and possible lead poisoning is the funniest possible thing. Those were the times, weren't they? Are you guys doing a chromatic? Guess I don't even know what that means. Draw adult Travis in the 80s. I can probably do that. I don't want to. Oh no. I'm gonna just doodle for a hot minute. I'm gonna try to draw another Travis. We'll see. This is a remix of Snowman. It's called Snowbound. Before someone asks. Just gonna doodle in villains. Practicing where I need to. I got a thumbnail more like this so I can capture all the important features of the character. What are you guys trying to say? Gen Z is trying to cancel Maxis for doing an Earthbound tribute. Yeah. Botox full. I don't even know how to pronounce it. Like seriously, I think it's milfoil. Foil reminds me of the Fratelli mom from the Goonies. The Earthbound tribute they're working on is actually their way of shadow dropping the oddity demo. Yeah, that's happening. I would love to shadow drop that demo though. I don't know how far it is, so your guess is as good as mine as far as where it's at, as far as playability goes. I just know there's lots of assets to make, and I want I would like to do more, but we're still working on how that's possible. Viper Lee, oh man, I haven't drawn him enough either. Yeah, I'll be sure to ROM hack. I'm gonna ROM hack the Earthbound SMC file, and we're gonna call it oddity demo. That's funny. Well, Viper Lee is a villain, so I can do him, I guess. Oh man, demo 2024. Let's go. 2024 was such a fast year. Viper Lee. How do you even guys know about Viper Lee? I don't think I even spreaded that person yet. I think I no I dropped the turnaround at some point in this stream before, so I guess that makes sense. Yeah, no, I remember now. I'm senile. You know me. I'm an unk. I'm like 25. I'm getting dementia from the sheer old age. Yeah, I'm gonna need a reference for Viper. It's gonna be a minute. But he is definitely chiseled out because all the muscle he has. Very glam rock. I do not want to mess with this guy. Let's have him grab Jackie, take him in, and Jackie's like, "Hi." He's like, and Viper's like, "Yeah, boy." Happy Pride Month. Does Jackie have eyes? I have not drawn him with eyes yet, so I'm gonna assume not. Travis, make it so Ness is named Travi. You get to recolor the rest of the game. Oh yeah, I can do that. It'll be better than any ROM hack you've ever seen. Viperly was a pastel lore drop. Oh, okay. Which means it's probably gonna change severely. So who knows if he'll make it into the final game. Alright, I'm gonna do one more serious drawing and then we're gonna hang up the hat. This went longer than I expected, but the presence and turnaround was pretty nice, so thanks for you guys coming through. We're gonna end this in style. See what we can do here. I'm gonna try to draw something epic. Just for you guys. And for my next trick, is it 2 fingers? It's 2 fingers. I think anyone can guess where this is going. But you know, sincerely, I hope you guys see more updates soon. It's a real shame you guys are out of the loop of what's going on, but I share your sentiments because I have no idea what's going on either. But hopefully we all figured this out one step at a time. And I appreciate all the patience. There is no patient fandom more patient than you guys. Trying to like render and everything here, trying to like really go all out with the anatomy and details, just to flex real quick as much as I can. already told y'all I'm in deep concentration mode, so it's me and the canvas. I can care less about you guys. How do you get good at anatomy? A lot of figure drawing. Boring as shit. I cannot teach figure drawing. Thank goodness I was never put in a position to do any fine arts lessons. Because, yeah, those kids would have dropped out immediately. I'm the cool teacher, so I'm going to retain my reputation as that and do the cartoony stuff. Silksong fans are waiting for the game to release. Competition when Oddity fans walk in. I've heard about that game. I can't visualize it in my head, but I keep hearing the name, so I hope it does come out at some point. Damn, I might actually work on this later, because this is coming out pretty good, incidentally enough. I need to work on more promotional material, just for the fuck of it, so we have like a library of artwork to pick from for like whenever we drop a press kit. I don't know. Maybe when the Kickstarter comes out, I'll go ham on it. We'll see. I wondered how Travis would store his bat while traveling. In his bat bag. Duh. Yeah, I don't know. Well, he has 2 sets of weapons, technically. There's this weird idea where, like, Travis can fight unarmed. Or I guess the characters fight unarmed. And I haven't seen it executed yet. So, I'm trying to figure that out, but I guess you'll see it in the demo as far as, like, the combat system goes. Yeah, this is more like superhero comic oriented, I think, than the cheesy newspaper direction I'm going for in the social media. But yeah, there is definitely more to the comic book look than what you saw already. It's just a matter of I guess we'll see it in the website. And then you go, oh, okay, like this is like super Silver Age. This is instant vintage. I get it now. So like I just can't wait for the context to come through of what the hell I'm doing here. Read more comics. I don't know. Get his shoes in there because he's a little pipsqueak. He's only 5'2" after all. Yeah, I might fuck around and finish this. You just saw a work in progress of a promotional piece you'll see in 5 years or so, I'm sure. How else does it look? It had stars and something else. Whatever, no. Yeah, I think it just had stars. Someone said, isn't Travis's bat optional? I guess. I'm reading the chat now, sorry. I wonder how the website for OddityRPG.com is doing. I have to make artwork for it. This or next week, I'm not sure when. I'm busy with this video. And again, I think we're just taking a break to see what's next or what people want to do next. I have no idea. But I know I have to wrap up the CSS shell of the website. but I hope you like it when it comes out. I think it's going to be really cool looking. A nice little period piece, so to speak. The found media approach, I think, has been really fun, and it's only helped me out my craft as a graphic designer. I mean this sincerely and nicely as possible. Please do not mention anything about financing the game unless you have something. So yeah, no, I agree. Hey, oh man, remember when OmoCat was on the game? That was fun. Well, what happened with OmoCat's game? She wanted to give Travis like an aviator hat. That's all I remember. Mori came out, but only after a decade of radio silence. Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, she belonged on his team after all. That sounds classic right there. I'm gonna add more stars because I have nothing else to do. Man, when the pressure's against me, I can actually make some artwork. Not gonna lie, it's pretty fly. And I'm just gonna, I'll do like some Jack Kirby dots here, I think, if I were to elaborate on this. Or not, might delete later, teehee. But just in case as a mental note, I'm gonna just add that. Alright, right, yeah. But I wish OmoCat's game the best, if that's the case. I hope things worked out, ultimately, in the end. Going to bed? Alright, SchmooeyMcGooey, do take care, and yeah, bring me more characters next time. I learned a valuable lesson today. Oh, don't overdo something. Nah, it's all fun games. But yeah, I'm glad you're always here. You're a day one maxer, and I appreciate you. Take care. We're about to wrap up anyway. I'm gonna give it like 5 minutes. I think on the 10 o'clock mark we'll end it. OmoCat's game got a huge following. Okay, good for her. Good for her. I love how everyone that like leaves the project always like they do something solo and like they're just like marginally more successful. That's not. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad like there's enough talent in this pool that like even when they do something solo, it's incredible. Yeah, and then you have Zephys coming out with this game. That's gonna be fun. And I think I'm not sure if Dave still wants to do this, but he's a programmer, right? So he needs artists to work on his Playdate game. And when all is said and done, I'm gonna hire some freelancers to help him put that together. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot of cooking going forward. Dave's working on a Playdate. Yes, he is. He is. It's in his spare time though. He's a full-time like programmer or software engineer. So I wouldn't even touch that with a 10-foot pole as far as like work ethic and drainage goes. But whenever he puts that together in his spare time, you'll be seeing that eventually. At least I'll push him to do it. So that's gonna be fun. Yeah. But there goes Travis. Good old Travis Fields. I think we're good here. I'm just gonna end it. Signed, sealed, and delivered. And wow, he looks horrible flipped over. But we're moving. Any last questions? No? I guess not. Cool. I remember 13-year-old me imagining Travis becoming a cartoonist as an adult. Like the ending to Arthur. Oh lord. I don't know what he would be. That's a question for the ages right there. Let's just hope his game comes out. How about that? So I'll see you in the winter of 2014, and you guys take care. Stay healthy, and stay good. Yeah, you guys take care, and hopefully I see you guys next week in time for the Earthbound tribute. Peace.